What's up guys, it's Alex here, and I thought I'd bring you some more updates for F1 2012, the game. Now a lot of new information has been released at E3, but before I get into that, I just want to talk about the gameplay very briefly. I'm in this race, I'm racing as the Lotus, but as you can see behind me in the Lotus Renault is Just Try It Frank, or the Frankinator on Xbox, and this was a really good race. We had a very close race at some points, a little bit of bumping and barging between us and the other players, but very fun, very enjoyable to watch. So yeah, that's pretty much what the gameplay is in the background. I do actually get a penalty for some reason, but you'll see why I get a penalty at the end, and you'll see why I think it was a bit stupid. But anyway, let's get into F1 2012 and look at the latest news from E3. First off, they released a picture which has some information about what you can do in the car now. Now, you always used to be able to turn up the engine to make it go a bit faster, add on the extra RPMs, and to, tell what tyres you wanted to change to in the next pit stop. But in this next picture that I'll put up on the screen now, is that you can actually change the brake bar whilst in the car, which is going to be very fun, because you see Michael Schumacher in the actual real F1, changes that all the time, and he gets such a good lap. I mean, look at Monaco. Go and look back at Monaco's lap. He was changing the brake bar so much, and he ended up getting pole. So it's obviously a great thing to have, and it's really nice that Codemasters are actually adding in these little features that even though it's not going to be a massive thing to the game, it's going to add a lot of sort of the realism to the game, which a lot of people really like. And it's nice to see that a game company is actually listening to us, because I don't know whether you watched my video a while back. I tweeted it to Codemasters, and they actually a lot of you guys have tweeted to Codemasters as well, and we got one of the developers at Codemasters to watch our video, which is amazing, and hopefully some of that stuff can be put in the game. So let's go and look at some other pictures and stuff that we can talk about for the F1 2012 game. They've also improved the heads-up display, which is always nice because it makes the game look clearer and a bit more professional. And this year, it's gone from what you can see now to what I'd say is a more sort of cleaner version. I mean, it looks nicer, I think, and obviously the little counter at the bottom with the speedometer, gears, DRS, and KERS, that's pretty much the same. But the graphics of the numbers and stuff, they're a slightly different text, but I like it, so that's nice that they added that in. And they've also added a lot of things in with the lighting, which in this game, the graphics look really nice, and it's hard to sort of make a huge step up from the graphics in this game to another game. But what they did is they changed the lighting a little bit, and it now looks a lot smoother, and the graphics make it look, the lighting makes it look a little bit nicer, which is always nice, and we're always looking for that little bit of an improvement. And you can see here, some guy pushed Just Try It Frank into the back of me. I half spun it, and Just Try It Frank spun. So it's disappointing that he got took out in this race, because it was not his fault at all, and I lost the lead for a brief moment here whilst doing that. And you can see here, that's what I got a penalty for. I had the inside line, and he decided to just turn in, and when you turn in on this game, you just spin around. So turn around into another car. So it's a bit weird, but it doesn't really matter. Now, when you normally turn into a corner on this game, like here, you don't lock up the brakes at all. You just seem to go flat on. I mean, the only time you ever get a brake locking up is when you have some of the assist off. But when in the trailer, as well, the gameplay that has been shown at E3, by the looks of it, even when you have it on the normal settings now, you lock up your brakes and get a bit loose and slide out off the track. And that's nice, because I really like that, because on R-Factor, that's one of the really nice things. I mean, even when you have all the assist on R-Factor, you still slide around and you still have little control, which is nice. And you can see I lose my front wing here. It also looks like outside the track there's more detail, because in this game you can see all the grandstand and the trees and the stuff in the background here, but they seem to have added a lot of extra stuff, because even in the America's tracks that they've shown at E3 still has quite a big amount of detail, even though the track hasn't been built yet. So that's nice, and they haven't actually shown any of the other tracks yet, but hopefully the detail is going to be better in them as well. And I watched a video of somebody else's today, and it said the curbs, they had a little picture of the curbs even, and they were really well detailed. You could see the individual dips in the curb. So they're putting a huge amount of effort into every little detail into this game, and I'm actually super excited for it now. I mean, before I wasn't too excited, because I thought it would just be another rip-off of this. And saying that, the gameplay does look pretty similar wise. I mean, except from the brake bias and the locking up wheels. As of yet, it doesn't look too much different. But I'm certainly going to go and pick it up, so you guys can expect more gameplay when it comes out. And if you want to, remember to subscribe to this channel. I bring latest news and stuff to the F1 series in like the real world and in the F1 series in the game. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you will have a great day. It's been Alex, and I'm out here. Bye.